Welcome back to the Quarterly Call. All content discussed here is for informational purposes and is not investment advice. Please consult with a qualified professional before making any investment decisions.
Sounds good.
All right, so ready to dive into Alphabet's Q3 2024 earnings.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot to unpack here.
You might think Google search is old news, but this quarter shows it's still a powerhouse.
Absolutely. It's evolving in ways that will directly impact all of us, how we find information online.
Plus, we'll uncover why YouTube just hit a huge GE revenue milestone.
And don't even get me started on Waymo. Their ridership growth is out of sight.
It is pretty amazing. What's fascinating to me is Alphabet's ability to just deliver this, jaw-dropping growth while they're pouring money into AI and future projects.
Yeah, it shows how confident they are in their long-term strategy.
For sure. Balancing today's performance with tomorrow's innovation, not easy.
Definitely not.
Okay, let's get into the numbers. Alphabet brought in $88.3 billion in revenue this quarter.
A 15% jump compared to last year.
And their operating income skyrocketed 34%.
Crazy, right?
Those margins are looking super healthy, especially considering all those investments they're making in AI.
I mean, this growth is even more impressive when you consider what's happening in the economy right now.
Sure.
Many companies are struggling with slow growth, but not Alphabet. They're resilient, adaptable.
Totally.
It really highlights the enduring power of their core businesses like Google Search.
For sure, but it also shows how these new growth engines like Google Cloud and those AI solutions are, taking off.
Exactly.
Speaking of Google Search, it's still killing it.
Yeah.
Revenue climbed 12%, driven by strong performance across a bunch of different industries. Financial services, retail.
Yeah, those were standouts.
It's amazing to see good old search holding its own with all this AI hype. But here's where things get really interesting. AI isn't just some side project. It's changing the core of how search works.
AI overviews, for example, give you a quick summary of key info right at the top of your search results. Super helpful.
I love those. What about circle to search?
Oh, yeah, that's cool, too. You can refine your search by circling stuff within an image. So visual.
Very cool. And then there's Lens. It's like a visual search engine. Just point your camera at something, and bam, Google identifies it, gives you info.
These aren't just gimmicks, They represent a significant evolution in how we interact with information online.
I agree.
Alphabet is weaving AI into their existing products, enhancing functionality and user experience. Really smart.
And let's not forget the impact on advertisers. Remember those AI-powered search features we just talked about?
Game changer, right. AI is giving advertisers this crazy deep understanding of user intent.
So imagine using Google Lens to check out a pair of shoes you like.
Right. AI can instantly recognize your interest and serve up super targeted shopping ads within your Lens results.
Wow. Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
Exactly. It opens up so many possibilities for reaching potential customers in ways that we never even dreamed of before.
For a while, AI felt like this futuristic concept everyone was buzzing about.
Yeah.
But then YouTube comes along and shows us how powerful it can be in the real world.
For real.
They just crushed it this quarter. Combined ad and subscription revenue topped $50 billion over the last 4 quarters.
A first for them.
It's incredible. And it just shows this major shift in how we're all consuming content. YouTube's now a major player in both ad-supported and subscription models.
They're doing it all.
And they're doing it well, catering to a diverse audience, maximizing revenue streams. Pretty impressive.
It's like they've mastered this delicate balance between ads and subscriptions, which allows them to reach a really broad audience.
For sure. And then there's their move into live sports with NFL Sunday Ticket.
Oh, yeah, don't forget that.
That was a smart move, tapping into that huge audience and the engagement potential there.
Huge potential.
This is a company that understands its audience and how to meet their needs.
Absolutely.
Needs that are constantly changing.
Definitely.
But wait, there's more. Google Cloud is absolutely on fire. Revenue surged a whopping 35% to reach $11.4 billion.
Incredible growth, right?
What's fueling this?
Well, a couple of things. First, there's the incredible growth of Google Cloud Platform, especially in AI infrastructure and generative AI solutions. Businesses are waking up to the power of these technologies, and Google is the clear leader in this space.
They really are.
And second, GCP is actually growing faster than the overall cloud market. That means Google is grabbing market share and attracting new customers like crazy.
That's what we like to see.
For sure.
And we can't forget about Waymo. This autonomous vehicle company is hitting the mainstream big time.
Yeah, they're providing over 150,000 paid rides each week.
making them the first AV company to hit this level of mainstream adoption. Pretty impressive.
It's amazing how far they've come.
What do you think is driving their success?
Well, it's not just about the technology. Their strategic partnerships have been key.
Like the one with Uber.
Yeah, that's been huge. It lets them tap into Uber's massive network and customer base.
And it's helping them expand to new cities like Austin and Atlanta.
Exactly. Smart move.
Clearly, Alphabet is committed to investing in the future, but they're also focused on efficiency. Alphabet's new CFO, Anat Shramadzi, stressed the importance of balancing these growth investments, especially in AI, with a strong focus on cost discipline.
It's encouraging to see that emphasis on both growth and efficiency. Striking that balance is key.
Yeah.
And they're already taking steps to streamline operations and optimize spending.
Which is crucial as they continue to invest heavily in AI.
Right. That technology can be super capital intensive.
Totally. So maintaining a disciplined approach will be key for their long-term success.
Absolutely.
Speaking of capital expenditures, Alphabet spent $13 billion on CapEx in Q3, expecting similar spending in Q4. But here's the kicker. Anat Ashkenazi thinks CapEx will climb even higher in 2025.
Wow, they're really doubling down.
What does this tell us about the scale of their AI ambitions? I mean, they're playing the long game here, willing to make big investments to secure their position as leaders in this AI revolution.
Yeah. This increase in CapEx is a clear sign that they're serious about AI, like they're working on some seriously groundbreaking AI-powered products and services behind the scenes.
It's like they're building a whole new AI-powered world, and we're just getting these little sneak peeks at the blueprints.
The potential is mind-blowing, and what's even more exciting is that they're not just building the tech, they're thinking deeply about how to integrate it seamlessly into their existing products and services.
Right, reaching billions of users worldwide. This is where Alphabet has a huge EE advantage. Their combo of technical leadership, product reach, and financial strength, it's unparalleled.
Totally agree.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. Record-breaking revenue, impressive growth, the transformative power of AI, the strategic investments they're making for the future.
We have.
But before we move on, let's zoom in on one of the key tech advancements driving this AI revolution, Google's Tensor Processing Units, or TPUs. Now, you might be wondering, what are TPUs and why should I care?
I'm happy to explain. TPUs are specialized chips designed specifically to accelerate machine learning tasks.
Okay.
Think of them as custom-built engines for AI. They make Google's AI services faster, more cost-efficient than their rivals who are using general-purpose chips.
Gotcha.
It's a big advantage in the race to develop and deploy cutting-edge AI solutions.
So it's like they've got a secret weapon in this world of AI.
Exactly. And it's not just about speed and efficiency. Google's investment in TPUs has also enabled them to offer super competitive pricing for their cloud-based AI services. That makes these powerful tools more accessible to businesses of all sizes.
That's awesome.
It's a game changer. It's democratizing access to AI, fueling innovation across industries.
It sounds like these TPUs are a key differentiator for Google, both in terms of performance and cost efficiency.
Absolutely. They're a strategic asset, a crucial part of their AI strategy, powering everything from Google Search to Google Cloud. And as AI becomes more and more integrated into our lives, these specialized chips will become even more important, enabling Google to deliver groundbreaking AI-powered experiences at scale.
That's so cool. It's remarkable how Alphabet is constantly pushing the boundaries of technology and innovation. But let's take a moment to talk about the people behind these advancements. You know, we got some fascinating insights from Alphabet's Q3 2024 earnings call. Key players shared their perspectives on the company's strategy and the future of AI.
It's like getting a behind-the-scenes look at the minds shaping the future of technology. Sundar Pichai, Alphabet CEO, kicked things off by emphasizing their long-term focus on AI and their commitment to a full-stack approach to AI innovation. That means investing in robust infrastructure, top-notch research teams, and ensuring they have broad global reach through their products and platforms.
Products and platforms that reach billions of people.
Exactly. It's a powerful combination: infrastructure, research, and reach. Imagine a state-of-the-art laboratory, brilliant scientists, and a global distribution network, all working together to bring AI to the world.
Amazing. Did he give any specific examples?
Oh yeah, he shared some updates on their progress. He talked about their ongoing investment in infrastructure, from data centers and chips to a global fiber network. But it's not just about tech. Pichai also emphasized their commitment to clean energy.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually pointed to the world's first corporate agreement to buy nuclear energy from multiple small modular reactors.
Wow.
It'll provide up to 500 megawatts of new 147 carbon-free power, a major step towards sustainability.
It's inspiring to see a company of their size taking such a proactive approach to sustainability. They're not just thinking about profits, but their impact on the planet.
Absolutely. And then he delved into the amazing work being done by their research teams, especially at Google DeepMind.
I was just about to ask about DeepMind.
Yeah. He congratulated Demis Hassabis and John Jumper for winning the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for their groundbreaking work on AlphaFold. Amazing accomplishment.
Incredible. That just highlights the incredible talent they have at Alphabet and the significance of their research to the modern AI revolution.
It truly speaks to the stimulating and intellectually challenging environment they've created. Pichai then went on to talk about the remarkable capabilities of their industry-leading Gemini model.
Gemini. I was waiting for this.
He emphasized its long context understanding, multimodality, and agentive capabilities. And he revealed that Gemini usage is experiencing this crazy growth across different metrics like token volume, API calls, consumer usage, business adoption.
So it's not just hype, people are really using it.
Exactly. It sounds like Gemini is quickly becoming the go-to AI model for a whole bunch of applications.
What makes it stand out? Why is everyone so excited about it?
It's designed to understand and respond to complex, multifaceted requests. It can handle different types of input, text, images, even audio. It makes it feel more like a real conversational partner, like you're having a back and forth with a human.
So, imagine having a conversation with an AI that not only understands what you're saying, but also picks up on your tone and even the visual context of your surroundings.
Yeah, that's the power of Gemini. And Pichai was very proud to announce that all 7 of their products and platforms, with over 2 billion monthly users each, are now powered by Gemini models. This includes Google Maps, which recently joined the elite club of products with over 2 billion monthly users.
Incredible. So many people rely on their products every single day, and now Gemini is powering those experiences.
Yeah, it's a silent revolution. We're interacting with AI more than we realize, and it's only going to get more prevalent in the years to come, even more sophisticated.
So what's next for Gemini? What did Pichai say about that?
He shared that they're making Gemini even more available to developers.
That's awesome.
They recognize the potential for innovation that comes from giving developers access to these powerful AI tools.
Makes sense.
He mentioned Gemini is now available on GitHub Copilot. More integrations are in the works.
I'm excited to see what developers create with it. It's like they're being given a set of superpowers. We'll see a whole new wave of AI-powered products and services that benefit everyone.
Absolutely. It's a ripple effect. Countless industries, aspects of our lives. This is all a testament to Alphabet's commitment to a thriving, innovative developer ecosystem.
Now, let's dig into some specific financial highlights from their Q3 earnings. First up, Google Search. Even with all the AI hype and new products and services, Google Search is still a core part of Alphabet's business. And good news, it's still going strong.
Revenue climbed a solid 12% year-over-year, hitting $49.4 billion.
That's amazing. It's a testament to the staying power of search. It still connects users with the info they need.
What's interesting is that this growth isn't just about keeping things the same. It's about evolving and adapting to the changing landscape of how people search. Remember what Sundar Pichai said. AI is transforming search, enhancing its capabilities and creating a more intuitive and engaging experience.
Right. It's like they're constantly fine-tuning the engine, making it more powerful, efficient, and more responsive to the evolving ways we search for information.
Absolutely. And the key to that evolution is AI. Features like AI overviews, circle to search, and lens are no longer just add-ons.
They're becoming integral parts of the search experience. It's like they're weaving AI into the very fabric of search, making it smarter, more personalized, more capable of understanding complex queries. And this is only the beginning. As AI continues to advance, we can expect search to become even more intuitive, helpful, and integrated into our lives.
No doubt.
Search isn't just about typing keywords and getting a list of links anymore.
Nope. It's becoming much more conversational, visual, even anticipatory. It's like having a research assistant right there in your pocket, answering your questions, guiding your explorations, helping you discover new things. And as AI gets smarter, it will be even better at understanding our intent, predicting our needs, and delivering the most relevant, helpful information at the exact moment we need it.
It's like search is evolving from a tool to a companion.
A trusted guide.
That helps us navigate this vast and ever-expanding digital world.
Exactly. Welcome back. We're picking up our deep dive into Alphabet's Q3 earnings, and last time we were exploring the evolution of search.
Right.
Well, speaking of evolution, that leads us right to YouTube. It's a whole other revolution happening over there.
Yeah, YouTube's numbers blew me away. Their combined ad and subscription revenue. Over $50 billion in the past year.
It's a huge milestone for them.
It just shows you how much things have changed, how people are consuming content these days.
Yeah. YouTube's a major force now, both with those ad-supported videos and subscriptions.
Right. They're not just catering to different tastes, they're playing a whole different ballgame.
What's really working for them is the creator community. They've got this massive network of people making such diverse and engaging content.
Seriously, think about it. Everything from educational videos to vlogs, music videos, gaming streams. There's something for everyone on YouTube.
And that keeps viewers hooked. They just keep coming back for more.
It's like a never-ending buffet of videos, right? But, there's more to it than just the videos themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
YouTube's algorithm deserves a lot of credit.
For sure. By analyzing what you watch, what you like, it recommends videos that are right up your alley. Keeps you engaged.
It's like having a personal video curator just for you.
And as that algorithm gets even smarter, powered by AI, it just gets better and better at finding those videos that match your interests perfectly.
I know, right? But YouTube's not just about entertainment. It's a powerful platform for learning, too.
Yeah.
For sharing information and connecting with like-minded people.
Absolutely. It's become a global hub for knowledge, creativity, community, all those things.
But what about those shorter videos? YouTube's been really pushing those lately.
Right, they're YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Their answer to TikTok and all that.
Yeah.
And it's a massive hit. Over 70 billion shorts are watched every day. That's more than a trend. It's a cultural phenomenon.
I mean, that's incredible. And they figured out how to make money from it, too.
Yeah, they closed that monetization gap between the shorts and those longer videos so they can profit from both.
Smart. They're catering to the snackers and those who want a full meal. But it's interesting. Even with shorts taking off, they haven't forgotten about those longer videos.
Right, they're still investing in documentaries, educational series, even feature-length films. They know there's still an audience for in-depth content.
It's like they're building a video library for the digital age, a competitor to all those traditional networks and streaming services.
And they're not just relying on people uploading their own stuff. They've got partnerships with big media companies, too. They're bringing that high-quality, professionally produced content to the platform.
So they're blurring the lines between traditional media and online video.
Yeah, creating this hybrid that offers the best of both worlds.
What I find really interesting is their move into the living room with YouTube TV. They're not just a mobile platform anymore. They're aiming to be a big player in the connected TV space.
Totally. Giving cord cutters exactly what they want. Live channels and all that on-demand YouTube content. Plus, they're making the whole platform more TV-friendly.
Right.
Things like multi-view, so you can watch multiple videos at once. And they're targeting specific interests, like fantasy football fans.
Smart moves. Makes the living room experience so much better. YouTube becomes way more appealing when you can watch it on a bigger screen.
For sure. Okay, ready to switch gears. Let's explore another area where Alphabet is making waves.
Yeah.
Google Cloud. Businesses are really starting to see the power of the cloud, how it can transform how they do things.
Their revenue was impressive.
A 35% jump year over year hit $11.4 billion.
That's huge, especially considering how many other companies are doing cloud stuff now.
And get this, Google Cloud is actually growing faster than the overall cloud market.
So they're not just keeping up, they're winning.
Exactly. They're capturing more of the market, pulling in new customers.
What's the secret? Why are they doing so well?
Well, they're really playing to their strengths in AI and machine learning. Remember, Google's been a pioneer in those fields.
Yeah.
And now they're taking that expertise and creating these powerful cloud-based AI tools, giving businesses a real edge.
Like they're bringing Google's AI magic to the business world.
Exactly. Giving them the tools to automate tasks, make sense of all that data they have, and make smarter decisions.
It's like a digital brain working behind the scenes, helping you optimize everything.
And they're not forgetting about security either. That's a big concern for businesses when it comes to the cloud.
For sure.
But Google Cloud has some really strong security measures in place. They're always innovating, staying ahead of those evolving threats.
It's like they're building a fortress around their customers' data.
Right. protecting it from all those unauthorized accesses and attacks. It's peace of mind for businesses in a digital world that's getting more complex every day.
That's key.
Absolutely. And then there's their customer service. They go above and beyond, giving businesses the support they need to succeed. Google Cloud is known for being super responsive and helpful. Their people are real experts. It's not just about selling a product. It's about building a relationship, making sure their customers really know how to use the cloud to its full potential.
So it's that combination of technical know-how, strong security, awesome customer service, and that constant focus on innovating that's driving Google Cloud's growth.
They're proving they're a force to be reckoned with in the cloud computing world. They're not just participating in this revolution, they're leading it. And that brings us to another frontier where Alphabet is pushing boundaries: autonomous vehicles.
Right. Their self-driving car company, Waymo, is making some incredible strides.
They're making that dream of driverless cars a reality.
They've been at the forefront of this tech for so long. They're not just building cars, they're creating a whole new future for transportation.
A safer, more efficient, and more accessible future. And they're making serious progress. Remember those 150,000 paid rides they're providing every week?
Yeah, it's a huge step towards mainstream adoption.
What's interesting is how much of their success is due to their partnerships, like their collaboration with Uber. That's been a real game changer. It lets them tap into Uber's network and all those customers.
So now they're offering self-driving rides through the Uber app in cities like Austin and Atlanta.
Exactly. They're getting their tech in front of a much larger audience, people who are already used to using ride-hailing services.
It's a really smart strategy. It's working, too.
Yeah. They're building a better transportation ecosystem. And then there's their partnership with Hyundai.
Right.
This lets them think about how to put their technology into even more types of vehicles.
Because let's be honest, the future of self-driving is probably going to be a mix of cars, right? Some fully autonomous, some that can switch between self-driving and a human driver.
Exactly. They're being smart, exploring all the options, making sure they're ready for whatever happens.
All right, so we're back for the final part of our deep dive into Alphabet's Q3 2024 earnings.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground, but we can't wrap up without peeking behind the curtain, that Q&A portion of the earnings call.
Right, where the analysts get to grill the execs.
Exactly. Those guys are sharp, always looking for those little nuggets of insight.
First up was Brian Nowak from Morgan Stanley. Always has those tough questions.
Yeah, he zeroed in on those AI-powered search products. Wanted to know what's got Sundar Pichai the most excited, Which ones he thinks will drive growth in the long run.
Makes sense. What did Pichai say?
Well, he highlighted all the innovation they've had this year, emphasized how well those features like Circle to Search, Lens, and AI overviews have been received.
People are really using them, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's changing how we search. You can ask those more complex questions, explore more websites, interact with Google in totally new ways.
It's not just about replacing the old search, it's about evolving it.
Exactly. And Pichai hinted that they've got big plans, that search is going to look very different in 2025, both the product itself and that Gemini model powering it.
He didn't seem worried about scaling these new features to billions of users.
Nope. He said they've made a lot of progress with speed and the cost per query, so they're confident they can bring this AI-powered search to everyone.
That's good. It's great they're embracing the future, but not forgetting those core values either, right?
Absolutely. Pichai made a point of saying they're committed to quality, trust, and that user experience.
Stuff Google was built on.
For sure. Then we had Doug Anmuth from JP Morgan. He was curious about those TPUs.
Those specialized chips.
Right. Remember, they're like custom-built engines for AI. Google has a real advantage there when it comes to performance and cost. So Anmuth wanted to know how TPUs affect Google's spending compared to their rivals in the cloud market.
Interesting question. So are TPUs their secret weapon in the cloud wars?
Well, Pichai stressed their balanced approach to AI infrastructure. It's not just about TPUs. They're using a mix of technologies. GPUs, CPUs, the right tool for the job. And he highlighted their partnership with NVIDIA, how excited they are about the new GB200s.
They're going to be one of the first to offer those at scales, right?
Yeah, it's a smart move. They can get the latest GPU tech while still using their own TPUs. Pichai was clearly excited about those TPUs.
He was.
Talked about the competitive pricing they've been able to offer. Those TPUs are making a difference.
They see them as a strategic asset, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a driving force in their AI strategy.
Next up was Eric Sheridan from Goldman Sachs.
Oh, yeah. He had a question for Sundar Pichai about Waymo, and then one for Philip Schindler about YouTube.
Two birds, one stone.
Right. He wanted to know how Waymo is getting people comfortable with self-driving cars. What's working, what's not, how are they adapting?
Important question. This tech has the potential to change everything.
Pichai's response was pretty interesting. He basically said they're moving cautiously but with purpose. He emphasized the progress they've made in scaling up and expanding to new cities.
And people are responding well.
Yeah, really well, especially when it comes to safety, privacy, reliability. People are liking what they see. It validates all the years of research and development Waymo's put into this.
It shows this tech isn't just some gimmick, it's actually a real option for getting around.
Exactly, and their strategy for going to market is pretty interesting too. In some places, like Phoenix and San Francisco, you can just get a ride through the Waymo app like it's a self-driving taxi. But they're also partnering with Uber.
They're using Uber's network and all those customers to bring their service to more cities.
Yeah, smart move. And they're open to working with other companies too, other fleet managers, ride-hailing services. They're realizing that the future of autonomous vehicles is about collaboration, not just competition.
That makes sense.
It's about building a transportation system that works for everyone. But let's switch back to YouTube for a sec. Remember, Eric Sheridan also had a question for Philip Schindler about the different types of content, the short form and the long form stuff.
All right, YouTube Shorts has exploded in popularity, but what about those longer videos? Are they being left behind?
Nope. Schindler said they're seeing more watch time across the board, both for shorts and for those longer videos on TVs.
So they're engaging viewers on all these different devices.
Yeah, and they're making money from both types of content, too. He said the difference in monetization between shorts and traditional videos is getting smaller, especially here in the US. It shows they found a good balance.
They're giving people options. Whether you want a quick video or a longer, more in-depth one, YouTube has you covered.
It's the ultimate video destination. So there you have it, our deep dive into Alphabet's Q3 2024 earnings.
We've covered a lot. The numbers, those groundbreaking innovations, a glimpse into what's next for technology.
Alphabet is doing amazing things. They're delivering strong results, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and setting themselves up to lead in this AI-powered future.
They're not just along for the ride, they're shaping the future. And with all that talent, those resources, and their commitment to innovation, there's no doubt they're going to keep on amazing us.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be watching them. They're constantly changing, adapting, challenging those old ideas.
That relentless pursuit of innovation, that's what makes them so special, such a force in the tech world.
I couldn't agree more.
Thank you so much for listening to the Quarterly Call. If you enjoyed it, make sure to rate and follow our show. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.